What's up, BST? This is part 2 of how to not swing. Today we're going to look at the spastic swinger. Let's go ahead and roll clip. So the spastic swinger doesn't believe in using gravity at all. So gravity is this cool thing that if you were to, I guess, drop something, generally that object should fall down to the floor. If you have a balloon filled up with helium, that might be different. But when I'm swinging, remember, when I'm at the top of my swing, and you can see that I'm actually hyperextended here, the spastic swinger will also generally be pretty hyperextended at the top. But rather than let the bell actually float down, what's going to happen is I'm going to just shove that bell, I'm going to throw it as hard as I can from the very top of the swing. Remember, I am going to be driving my hips backwards for a normal swing or for a good swing, but that's after the bell has, we'll say, I call it the moment before castration. My arms will fall to right about here. We'll say here's the bell. And then at that point, then I drive my hips backwards and I swing. The spastic swinger, on the other hand, starts throwing all the way from the top. Rah! Look at that face. Sheer determination. Every single muscle in my body is going crazy. Remember, think of this as like a boxer. Hopefully you're not out there punching people, but you see a boxer, they throw a strike. They look fairly almost relaxed when they do it. They're loose. They're kind of dodging around, and all of a sudden, snap, boom, they'll throw a strike. The same is very similar for the swing. It's a very quick movement, but for really, if you look at most of it, most of the movement is the bell is floating. The only time I'm actually doing my work is, mind you, I have to stay, keep my shoulders packed and all that, but it's the hip hinge. I hip hinge down and I punch out of it. This person here is just trying to crank this thing as hard as they can. And if you look at my face while I'm trying to do these things, you might see a blood vessel or two just bursting. So this is the spastic swinger. Well, we'll take a look at a few more just so you can kind of see how hard I'm just trying to crush this thing. All right. Again, this is not how you swing.